Hey Christy, this is Tyler with Leads by Lordi. Spoke to your husband the other day. He had mentioned that you handle the marketing for your business, which is great. I wanted to give you this free video with some tips and tricks that you can start using right away in order to start outranking your competitors online and bringing in more business for your company. So I have your website pulled up here. It looks like it was made on Wix here. Going down through it, there's not a lot of information, but there's some pictures, which is great. You have your email, contact form, which is good. We don't usually see that at the top here. And there's not a lot of content. The first thing I want to talk about is content. Google likes to see anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on the homepage alone. And what that does is it allows for you to plug in keywords within that content that are searched for by users on Google. And when Google knows that you have those keywords on your site, they'll then send those users there because they know it's what they're looking for. Right? So you'll drive more traffic to your site, which ultimately, you'll get more form submits, you'll get more phone calls, and more business. So we want to add in a lot more content. And then if there's different services, it looks residential here. I don't know if you do commercial, but if there's different services that you offer, you can create more back pages just to add more and more content in. There's definitely so much more you could do with a site like this. So I pulled up a report of your site in a tool called Ahrefs, and it just gives us some data. And as you can see here, a lot of this is being pulled in from Wix, right? This is the trust of your website, and this is the power. So you can see the power is 94, but that's because it's coming from Wix. You guys have that in your domain name. So if you want to fix that and really start creating your own trust and power. You have one backlink, and a backlink is just a vote of confidence from another website. Right, so another website's linking out to your site saying this site is trustworthy and it has the relevant content that users are searching for. And it shows us organic keywords. So it looks like the name, and others would be, paving Levittown, anything to do with your services that would attract customers. So we want to rank for many more keywords, and how we do that, obviously, like I said, is creating more content. So I pulled up some competitors of yours, and we can kind of check out their websites and then pull up their reports as well. First one is Gallagher Paving LLC, and they're right in Levittown as well. You can see here, they have a pretty nice website, but not a lot of content, a little bit more than you guys, but not a whole ton. They have a couple different back pages here, right? Installations, maintenance, our services. So they might do a little bit more. Driveways, parking lots, right? But I'm sure nothing, you guys can't handle there. But now that we know they don't have a ton of content, adding in content to your page, and I'm not talking, 500 words. We hit that 1,500, 2,000 words of content on your page. You guys can definitely outrank this competitor right here. Going through, pretty basic. It looks good with pictures. Looks like they're the same, however. So not a whole lot. So again, definitely something you guys can take advantage of there. So I'm going to pull up their report, and you can see here that they have 19 trust, but not a lot of power. So you can see that the backlinks that they're getting, they're not that great. But they have 261 backlinks, 28 referring domains. So we want to go in here and we want to look at their backlinks, and we want to match them and then get better backlinks for them as well. And then we can jump into their keywords, see what they're ranking for. Again, their name, paving contractors, Bucks County, PA. That's bringing in 30 searches a month. All right. And they're in the 38th position and looks like going down. So we can take advantage of that keyword right there on your site and look to outrank them. Contractors in Levittown, again, 30 searches a month. Driveway paving, 20 searches a month. Levittown construction. So right, if we add up these, that's 60 searches a month. Painters, 30, 60, maybe 80 searches a month right there. Right, imagine what 80 users coming to your website, being ranked for these keywords. What would 80 users coming to your website do for you? And then your last competitor here, Alliance Paving Services. Okay, pretty basic again, nothing crazy. You don't see a lot of content. So, just the top 2 competitors that rank on the first page of Google for the search phrase paving Levittown, you cannot rank them with adding in a decent amount of content, fixing up your site a little bit. Doesn't look like there's too many back pages here either. So again, doing some more work to your site, adding in that content, that's what's going to do it for you. Pulling up their report here, they don't have a lot of data, 94 backlinks, 5 domains, and 4 keywords. Quality paving, it's a decent one, right? 200 searches, paving services, 150. Those are some generic terms, not necessarily related to your area, but bring in some traffic if someone from the area is searching those terms. All right, so we talked about content, we talked about backlinks. The next thing I want to talk about is citations. And what a citation is your name, your address, and your phone number, okay, and business listings all over the internet, right, such as Yellow Pages, could be Yelp, Facebook. And what those are used for is to increase your ranking for this listing right here, your Google My Business listing. Okay, and I checked out your listing here. I went into your photos. Looks like you have a decent amount of photos. We definitely want to keep adding more because customers love to see the work that you guys do. You want to get some reviews possibly. Make sure we fill out as much information as possible. You got hours, which is good. I don't know if those are true or not. We might want to fix those. Looks like you need to verify the listing as well. And then we need a description, right? So a description, this is like a mini website almost, right? So a description is going to allow you to put in more content and attract users for specific keywords as well. And I pulled up a report for the citations. You guys have 9, okay? Alliance Paving Services is 32, and Gallagher Paving has 42. Right, so same thing with the backlinks. We go in, check out their citations and match them, and then obviously beat them as well. We don't want just 42 citations. We want 100 citations. That way you can rank up top in the map pack there. And I want to show you when you search Levittown paving, what comes up. Right, so we have the ad section, which a lot of people just skip past. Then we have our map pack right here, okay? And that's where you can see Gallagher Paving, Alliance Paving, even Stanley Paving right here. All right, so these are the top 2 competitors. So they're ranking both in the map pack and then in the organic section down here, okay? So we have Gallagher right here. And then I think this was, well, here's another one. This one just popped up. So Google dances, sometimes they move some names around on the first page, but this is where you want to be, right? We want to get your citations up to increase your ranking in the map pack, and then we want to increase your backlinks, your content, your overall website to get your listing on the first page of Google here. Okay, so we talked about content, we talked about backlinks, and we talked about citations. So if you liked what you saw, feel free to use it. If you need any help, give us a call. Here's my website, leadsbylordeye.com. Love to talk to you. Number is 267-885-3473. Hope to talk to you soon. Thanks.